Are you getting text messages late at night or early in the morning? My name is attorney Jabril Hindi, and under federal law, if you're getting text messages between 9 p.m. to 8 a.m., you're entitled to between $500 to $1,500 per text message. My firm has recovered millions of dollars under this law. If this has happened to you, give us a call today at 844-JABRIL. That's 844-JIBRAEL. And as in every one of our cases over the last 10 years, we don't get paid unless you get paid.
There's a wise German proverb, Pack das Internet ein, which roughly means those who take the internet on vacation can check they're on the right bus.
You lost too?
No. Why?
Pack the internet with an eSIM from Aerolo.
The Legends of Music Tribute at the Miramar Cultural Center, Saturday, June 14th. Angie Stone, Frankie Beverly, Tina Turner, Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston, and the one and only Michael Jackson. It's the ultimate tribute concert. The music you love, all in one epic night. Tickets on sale now at miramarculturalcenter.org.
We're back in business, everybody. The countdown is starting back up right now. As you know, we lost power down here in Miami with a crazy rainstorm, but the countdown is continuing right now. We're back in the building. Everybody coming to the chat right now, smack that like button. We are part 2 right now, live in the chat. If you're watching live, we're getting ready to come back into the building, having that conversation. So get ready to rock and roll in just one moment as we get ready to get everything back in action right now and lined up for the part 2 of this because of the rainstorm. But here we go. We're heading back into the show right now. Smack that like button right now. Make sure you subscribe, baby, because we're back in the house. We don't give a damn. We're not letting the damn lightning stop us from running. Here we go.
Amazed at the change. More energy, better workouts, improved mental clarity and sleep, and your sex drive will likely increase too. Call us today.
Now, 7 Weather with meteorologist Erica Delgado.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat, and he's kind of, this is a make or break season for you. He's gonna make an impact. All right, we're back in the building, and I apologize. The shit got crazy. People thought I got kicked off the air for talking about this. No, what happened was we had lightning strike outside with crazy shit going on in the building, but we're back. We're back. That's the most important. If you're watching live right now, everybody in the building right now, smack the like button. Make sure if you guys enjoyed the show right now, put Diddy in the chat right now, put Trump in the chat, because we're getting rocking and rolling. People start coming back in the building. Yes, they started running up, had 600 people in the live stream. We got kicked out of the live because of a lightning strike outside. We have crazy downpour. If it happens again, I apologize. But we're going to get back into it. And I was just about to show you a video. I said, holy shit. Maybe they don't want us to show this clip. For the new people coming in right now that we're just getting started, okay, back in the building, I'll throw this back up to let them know what we're talking about, and then I'm about to show the video that I was about to show you in a moment that I didn't get a chance to show you. But before we do that, let's get it back in the mix again. People can see what we're talking about today.
Back when you hosted The Apprentice, you mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, he sort of, that relationship busted up from what I read. I don't know, he didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. You know, it's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So I can't, it's not a popularity contest. So, I don't know, I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
And I apologize about that. Lightning struck our freak outside our property. Holy shit, the water, we got floods going on here, and it powered off our system. But we're back in the building. People watching live in the building. We were almost got 100 people in the chat almost. We're back in the building, getting it booted back up. So I'm taking a look at the chat right now. Everybody in the building. Get Diddy in the chat right now. Everybody watching. Diddy, let them know. Diddy, Trump, let them know, because we're back in the damn building. Let them know what's going on. Yes, it was a freaking storm, people in the chat. Now, you guys understand? We've been showing this clip. I showed that, and then we had the update from Diddy going, Diddy, obviously you're upset about Trump, right, during the election, but now you wish he was your friend, right? You wish he was your friend, right? Let's take a look at it.
White men like Trump need to be banished. Trump gets elected, I really do believe in my heart there'll be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. You know, this man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation. America messed up.
Okay, so America messed up, but now, right, now that Trump is in, now, this was the piece that I was getting to, and then lightning struck outside and shut us down and couldn't show shit. And now people now are coming in. We got 100 people in the building.
Make some noise!
And I apologize if the shit went off, but here we go now. Let me show you this video. This is where we got kicked off. People were like, well, you know, Diddy, where did you go wrong? Look, Diddy didn't get married and have a family and raise this whole situation. We're like, he's a family guy. He had this image of a bad boy, a guy going out having fun. Sometimes you start thinking about it, you're like, this guy's living a good life. You know, I got 4 kids out here running with a wife. Shit's not easy. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. Shit's not easy. But let's take a look at this. This is where some people now are starting to agree with this clip I'm going to show you and say, look, this guy might be on to something, people. This guy might be on to something. If you're watching live in the building right now, I don't know what you're saying, War Eagle. Not sure what you're talking about. I'm guessing you're from Alabama. Guessing, right? But you can see 127 now. Just started the live stream back up. There was a lot of people in here. There was almost 700 people in the chat before lightning struck and got us kicked off, and we just came back in the building right now. Here's the clip. You got to see. Tell me what you think about this.
The problem with Diddy, brothers and sisters, is he made the mistake of not studying those who came before him. When Jay-Z started to tiptoe around billionaire status, he got married and sat his ass down. Are y'all following me? What do all rich white men do when they get up there in money? They get married and they start a family. They might be homosexual, they might be pedophile, they might be freak off crazy, they might be serial monogamy, but the image to the world is I am a family man. That's what Jay-Z has. That's what Bill Gates has. That's what every powerful man has except Sean Combs. The problem with Sean Combs, like Bill Cosby, like R. Kelly, not so much with R. Kelly because he was still kind of on top, but with Bill Cosby and Sean Combs, they kept crashing out at a level that was for down here when you are up here. Now, Cosby was married, he had the image, but he still wasn't safeguarding himself about the types of women he had around him. But Puffy, you are a billionaire, still running around here reckless, sexual, undisciplined, and without a wife and kid. He got children, but not a wife and family that you could use as a mystique to hide behind. Puffy's big mistake was he did not get married.
Playboy mantra.
If you're gonna do all that, at least have the image of a family. This is my wife. Look at all the guys in Hollywood. We don't know what they do, but what we see is a family man.
Hold on, do you guys agree with that? Look, I'm just telling you, we gotta watch that clip again, but when you take a look at Diddy as a person, I'm just like, okay, Diddy, I mean, you got everything. You got all the fame, But is that true? Was he one of those people where he didn't settle down? And I'm not saying you got to do that. For me, it's great. Got kids. It's awesome. I see some of my friends run around having a good time. Like, shit, I wish I was doing that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But my life is different. Diddy chose to have a great opportunity to enjoy every day, flying around, right? So the question is, will Trump actually pardon him? And this is what I was showing you. If you just joined us now, if you're first time joining us, hit that like button, subscribe in the building right now. And again, I apologize. We were live. Yes, we had a lot of people in here, and then lightning struck outside and turned us down. But we're back in the building right now. If you're watching live, smack that like button right now. If you're watching, we're getting ready to boost it back up and get all these people back into the building to finish up our show that ends at 11 o'clock. We might go a little bit after. But this video, this is the clip, if you didn't see, of all the people that Trump is actually pardoning right now.
President Trump has been on an outright pardon spree here at the White House in the last several days, pardoning the reality TV star couple known as the Chrisleys, who are expected to leave prison any day now, in addition to a former New York Congressman, Michael Grimm, the former Connecticut Governor, John Rowland, who was convicted not once but twice in federal crimes. Also, the rapper known as NBA Youngboy, who was convicted in a federal gun crimes case. And the president has also taken his step and used his power to not just issue a slew of pardons, but also he's commuting several sentences as well, including that of Larry Hoover, who was that notorious gang leader in Chicago. Now, every president has the right to pardon whomever they want, and we've certainly seen President Trump's predecessors do that. And President Trump started using his on day one. But what's notable is how early on in his term we're seeing him issue all of these pardons.
So Trump, we were talking about this. Trump's getting out there. He's pardoning all these people right away. Now, I'll be honest. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in my adult life where I studied politics that much. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen anybody getting pardoned like that damn fast. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen that. And here's a clip right here of how close they may have been. You got videos right here, pictures of Trump, Melania hanging out with Diddy, going to the Diddy parties. Are they that close? Do you think that he would do this for him if he was found guilty? By the end of the day, Diddy might have ruined that by getting out there talking all this shit on Trump. Trump said that regardless, he's not going to take a look at that part. He's going to look at the reality and do what's right. We just heard
Back when you hosted The Apprentice, you mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. From what I read, I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. It's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Okay, so here's the part now. So when I take a look at the video that we saw, okay, of the man talking about the fact that he didn't get married, he didn't get up there and raise his family properly with a wife and kids. I'm not saying anybody's got to do exactly that. But I'm saying, do a lot of the celebrities out there in Hollywood, do they hide behind things they do by putting on this persona, by having a family image, by being, hey, I'm a family guy, I'm a great father, I'm at these baseball practices, basketball practice? Does this make it seem as if you're a better guy than what you are in reality? Is that what he is trying to explain right here? I'm going to show that clip again. I thought this was honestly, I thought this was motivational, but I also thought it was something, hey, we got to take a look at this. People in the chat. We have kids in the chat. Who's got kids in here? Put a Y in the chat right now if you got kids. Put an N in the chat if you don't have kids right now. Put a Y if you got kids. Put an N if you do not have kids. Let's take a look at the chat right now and see. Now that we're back in the building, yes, lightning struck outside and turned our damn stream off. And now we're back in the building, getting it running and going. Obviously, I had to redo the whole damn stream this morning. People in the building, I apologize for that. If you're watching live, Make sure you subscribe to this damn channel. Make sure that damn like button right now. By the way, we had 100 likes on the chat. We spin them, we'll give out money. We're already right now. What are we at? 20? We got it. Guys, if you're watching live right now, you're on your mobile device, double tap your screen. We were already almost at 100 and then we got turned off. I'm trying to get you guys some money this morning. People in the chat. Look at all the people in the building. They got kids. I don't want kids. I'm never having kids. I love kids. Look at the chat. All the people. And what state are you based in? Now that we're back live, drop your states in the chat for all the new people coming in. If it's your first time in the chat, let us know. Put first time. And I apologize. Like I said, there was a shit ton of people in here and the storm hit. So we had to start part 2. This is the second part of today's show because it went, and right away, production, we had to get running right back up again. Within 4.5 minutes, we're back live again on a whole nother set. But look, in the chat, if it's your first time in the building right now, I'm looking at the screen. Put first time on the chat. You will see crowns popping up next to your name based upon how you are communicating in the chat. If you are engaging in the chat, they're giving out crowns in the building right now. I'm seeing this coming from YouTube for the people that are coming to the chat talking. We got new people in the chat. War Eagle, I knew it was from Bama. Here we go, Pittsburgh. Jason Moore, by the way, I went to Pitt. Play ball out there. We appreciate you in the chat right now. Look at all the people coming to the chat. I'm in Miami, by the way. I'm in Miami too, by the way. Who's in here first time? Janice, we appreciate you as well. All the people that are here for the first time, I want to make sure I shout you out 100%. That is most important. We are building a community here. You will see tons of people that are in the Mason mob. They have money symbols next to their name or verification symbols next to their name. We greatly appreciate you. Jacqueline, greatly appreciate you. And again, one last time we'll say this. We were live in the damn chat in this whole damn thing for about 40 minutes. And then the whole damn screen went off because of lightning. But take a look at this video. I want you to tell me if you guys tell me actually if this is true, if you believe in this or not. I think that this is partially true here. I think this is partially true. Tell me what you think about this.
The problem with Diddy, brothers and sisters, is he made the mistake of not studying those who came before him. When Jay-Z started to tiptoe around billionaire status, he got married and sat his ass down. Are y'all following me? What do all rich white men do when they get up there in money? They get married and they start a family. They might be homosexual, they might be pedophile, they might be freak off crazy, they might be serial monogamy, but the image to the world is I am a family man. That's what Jay-Z has. That's what Bill Gates has. That's what every powerful man has except Sean Combs. The problem with Sean Combs, like Bill Cosby, like R. Kelly, not so much with R. Kelly because he was still kind of on top, but with Bill Cosby and Sean Combs, they kept crashing out at a level that was for down here when you are up here. Now, Cosby was married, he had the image, but he still wasn't safeguarding himself about the types of women he had around him. But Puffy, you are a billionaire, still running around here reckless, sexual, undisciplined, and without a wife and kid. He got children, but not a wife and family that you could use as a mystique to hide behind. Puffy's big mistake was he did not get married.
Playboy mantra.
If you're gonna do all that, at least have the image of a family. This is my wife. Look at all the guys in Hollywood. We don't know what they do, but what we see is a family man.
That was, I gotta tell you, watching that was, it's motivational too. And it's like, look, when you get older, right, everyone believes, hey, have the kids, raise a family. Some people are like, I'm not having kids, and I get that. People are different. But when I take a look at Diddy, I do see what he's saying right there. He goes, look, you're out there running around like bad boy, and I get it. You have a fun, enjoying your life. But all those people, you stay on the scene, the party scene, the crazy scene, the wild scene. You got this girlfriend, that girlfriend. And it sounds all fun to a lot of guys, right? Sounds all fun. But at the end of the day, you are on the forefront. People keep talking about you. And it's like, you know what? You don't look at Diddy the same as you see some of those people out there. You know, then you take a look at like people like Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, right? The relationships, people get married, they get divorced. You go, there's a lot of things going on there, good and bad. You sympathize, but then people have kids and all that. Diddy was just like running this operation, which again, it's not a bad, just because he's running that kind of operation isn't a bad thing. It's just when you take the look and you start diving into what his lifestyle was really about, you have all these people come out the forefront saying a bunch of stuff. And then now Trump has to go, should I pardon him or not? And I think the problem that Trump has is he's like, I want to get up here and do what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to do what's right, but what's actually right? You got Republicans, you got Democrats. I think most people in the chat right now, most people would say that they should not, in the chat right now, yes or no. Should he pardon Diddy, yes or no? In the chat. Let me see it real quick in the chat. Yes or no? In the chat right now. Put Diddy, put yes, or put Diddy, put no in the chat right now. I'm taking a look at what you're saying. I appreciate the messages on here, people. I appreciate you guys so much. In the chat right now, put yes, put Diddy, put yes, put Diddy, put no. I want to see right now, should he pardon Diddy, yes or no? And you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people in the chat are coming in here like, no, yes. And you know what it is? We've seen a lot so far in this trial, right? We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of crazy things. We've seen a lot of people say a lot of crazy things. But the problem, you know, and look, by the way, there are so many videos that I could put on here, and I know we're running out of time because we got torn off the dam. If you're here for the first time, I apologize. If you're just coming in, we were live, and we had a lot of people in here, and lightning struck outside, shut our whole damn shit down, had to restart the video and all this and that. But I appreciate you guys coming back in here. And we're live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., so don't miss a damn show. We're live every day, and I cannot wait. If you're on laptops, computers, you can call into the show. I can bring you to the show now. And if you're on your phones, that is an update they're doing to the software for this whole program that we have that has to get updated. So I want to make sure that you guys understand. We have not forgot about that. We have live callers going to be coming into the show. This is part 2 of today, what we're talking about. You know, what bothers me, this is what truly bothers me. Trump's in a position where he can pardon Diddy. Trump could pardon anybody. And I just showed you the quick clip of who he pardoned. We'll get to that again in just a second. He's pardoned all these people, and people are like, he's got to pardon Diddy. Whatever he decides to do, there's going to be people that go, bullshit, right? Like if he pardons Diddy, there's all these people are going to go, no, that was stupid. And if he doesn't pardon Diddy, there's going to be a lot of people that say no. And like, why didn't you do that? You know, you should have did this. You shouldn't have did that. It's going to go yes, no matter what he does. And the problem is, instead of looking at it in the middle, it's going to be a Democrat-Republican Congress. Guaranteed, it's going to be Democrat-Republicans. It's going to be Democrats say this, Republican. Instead of saying, look, let's look at the trial. Let's look at Diddy. Is he guilty? Do they have the evidence? And again, the evidence of what they are charging him with. Right now, they're showing Diddy being a bad boyfriend, you know, abusing Cassie, the girl Mia, and then Capricorn Clark, and this and that. All that might be true. And we talk about this all the time. That might be true. Diddy might be a horrible boyfriend, domestic violence, all that. She got paid $30 million. Basically, it was $20 million from Diddy and $10 million from the hotel, whatever. You know, she got all this money, right? So the judge is like, okay, you got paid. Now what? What's the charges? The charges, the sex trafficking, the RICO, like the underage stuff. And we got the clips where they were telling us that they are not going to use those clips in court. If they're not going to use those clips, they're not going to bring that, then as of right now, they have this small piece of conversation where they're saying that Diddy could be found guilty based upon RICO because he kidnapped Capricorn Clark and kidnapped Cassie, who, by the way, is really hard to prove because Cassie was his girlfriend for 10 odd years. Capricorn Clark worked there for years. So the whole RICO thing is like, you know, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying some of it's getting bent here, and the jury's like, okay, what are we doing right now? Like the jury's like, what are we doing right now? This clip, I got another message on Instagram right now from someone that said, play that clip again of the guy talking. So let's play this again. Take a look at this.
The problem with Diddy, brothers and sisters, is he made the mistake of not studying those who came before him. When Jay-Z started to tiptoe around billionaire status, he got married and sat his ass down. Are y'all following me? What do all rich white men do when they get up there in money? They get married and they start a family. They might be homosexual, they might be pedophile, they might be freak off crazy, they might be serial monogamy, but the image to the world is I am a family man. That's what Jay-Z has. That's what Bill Gates has. That's what every powerful man has except Sean Combs. The problem with Sean Combs, like Bill Cosby, like R. Kelly, not so much with R. Kelly because he was still kind of on top, but with Bill Cosby and Sean Combs, they kept crashing out at a level that was for down here when you are up here. Now, Cosby was married, he had the image, but he still wasn't safeguarding himself about the types of women he had around him. But Puffy, you are a billionaire, still running around here reckless, sexual, undisciplined, and without a wife and kid. He got children, but not a wife and family that you could use as a mystique to hide behind. Puffy's big mistake was he did not get married.
Playboy mantra.
If you're gonna do all that, at least have the image of a family. This is my wife. Look at all the guys in Hollywood. We don't know what they do, but what we see is a family man.
I mean, I got to tell you, watching that video, really, it puts it in perspective. It puts it in perspective. Where did he go wrong? And we look, Trump is going to get up there. He's going to look at the whole situation. We got 500 people in the building. We appreciate you.
Make some noise!
And we know we got kicked off today. We had 700 people in the live stream, and then we got kicked off because of lightning and shit. But we're back in the building right now because you beautiful people. If you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button. If you're on your mobile phone, double tap your screen right now. Hit that like button right now, people, because I want to spin the wheel and give out some money. If we get to 100 likes on the stream, we're giving out money every single day. If you're watching live right now and you're on your phone, it's different now. You have to double tap your screen, hit that like button, hit those 3 dots, do what you got to do, and run that shit up so we can actually make some money in the chat. From now on, every day, as soon as we hit 100, bang, we stop the show, we give out money. I'm just telling you right now. You know, when I take a look at the whole situation in the relationship, I honestly believe that Diddy is kicking himself right now going, holy shit. If I was on Trump's side, if I was on, Trump's side, would he actually get pardoned? If he was a good friend to him. In the chat right now, everybody put Diddy in the chat right now. Everybody in the building. If you're in the building right now, put Diddy right now in the chat. Obviously, it's our second stream, so I had to go past time. I want to explain a couple of the things right now. I want you guys to understand this is important shit. Put Diddy in the chat right now. I think this could be the turning point as well. Trump, and I saw a message in here that made sense. And it said, I read a message in here. I need to scroll up and see who wrote it. It said, Trump needs to focus on the White House and not on Diddy. Let me tell you something. That might be a true statement too, right? One of the most true statements we've seen today, because Trump has a lot to do outside of the legal system. He's got a lot to do with China. He's got a lot to do with the economy. He's got a lot to do with our borders. He's got a lot to do with a lot of things. And Diddy is a massive conversation right now. Arguably the biggest case of all time. Is there a bigger trial of all time? People said OJ. Okay, OJ was one person involved. Diddy's involved with all these celebrities around the world all the way, and I'm not naming any names to call them out because someone said, you called, no, I did not. I'm naming you people that are involved that people are talking about. And we're talking about Jay-Z. We're talking about J-Lo, right? Beyonce and J-Lo. Then we're talking about Ellen DeGeneres. We're talking about, Usher, right? Justin Bieber, what was going on with him. We can go on and on and on. All of these people leaving the country, 50 Cent's giving a spiel, Cat Williams giving a spiel. People are breaking the news every which way possible, right? To let people know what's going on. Like breaking the news in every which direction. And as of right now, all they have is Diddy behind bars. Then they're talking about Tupac, right? Like there's so many, this trial is so much deeper than what people are thinking about. If you're watching live right now, it's 500 people. I'll give you guys a chance to make some money. If you're on your phone, double tap your screen. If we get to 100 likes, we spin the wheel and we give out money right here in our show. That's important. I want to give back to you guys. It's important. Right now on the show, double tap your screen. If you're on your computer, it's a thumbs up button. And by the way, we almost have it set up with the live. People can call in from your mobile device. I'm going to put a number on the screen. You better click on that number, or you'll be able to tap, at the bottom in the link that'll drop in there. Or you can just type on your mobile device and call in and be part of our show. And you know what? The hard part about this whole story is going to come down to what Trump's going to do, right? Like reality is like this. What did Diddy do? What's the legal system going to do, right? What are the witnesses saying? It's going to come down to, will Trump let him out or not, right? Look, that's what it's going to come down to, because they so far in this trial, they have given every way, shape, or form to show you that Diddy was a bad boyfriend, domestic violence. He was a bad person. He did a lot of crazy shit. Like they've given you every possible situation. You know what I'm saying? We got the tax cuts in here. I was going to show you something about what's going on with Diddy, how they were talking about something with the taxes and all that. I'm not going to get into that today. But what I will tell you is this, okay? And I appreciate you guys jumping back on the stream. What I will tell you is this. When I take a look at the whole situation, I hope this isn't true, But it's going to come down to, will Trump pardon him? I'm reading some of these messages right now. Guys, I'm pinning some of these too. If you're in the chat right now, I just took a look over here at what's on the screen. So whatever's on there, leaving messages right now in the chat. I'm going to start pinning some of those to the top. So take a look at these messages in here. Genesis said, I think there is a chance for a pardon because of all the other celebrities involved. Very true statement. All these other celebrities, okay, all these other celebrities that are involved, they don't want to go down. They all have money. Money talks. In the chat, does money talk or not? Money talks, right? I'm just saying money talks. People do some shit. It's 2025. Money's doing a lot of things. We got AI. We got technology. We got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you, money talks. Every single one of these celebrities has money, right? And I'm not saying they're buying their way out right now. I'm just saying they all got money. People are going to talk. They don't want to go down. Other celebrities in the music industry, sports industry, people in the political system, courtroom, the judges, the jury, all this shit is intertwined, and all they need is one jury to go, nope. They need one jury to step up and go, not guilty, right? Forget the pardon. All they need is one person in the jury to go, not guilty. They have different rate, like, they have white, they have black, they have different religions in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shit's gonna go where it's gonna go. Shit's going to go where it's going to go. And I really believe that whole story. If you're just joining us right now, I'm going to run these clips real fast. If you're just joining us right now, Fat Boy J in the building. I owe you a game on Madden, by the way. Got to get my ass back on there. We were live this morning, Fat Boy J, and the damn lightning struck outside and blew the whole shit out. And I had to restart the whole damn live stream, and I'm pissed off about that. Tell you right now, that shit pissed me off. So this is part 2 of the conversation that I had to get back into because I had to finish a story. And this is the clip that I wanted people to see. I'm going to run this again. And these are the people that I'm going to show you right now, people that he pardoned, and the story that I got real quick. If you're watching live right now, watch this one more time.
President Trump has been on an outright pardon spree here at the White House in the last several days, pardoning the reality TV star couple known as the Chrisleys, who are expected to leave prison any day now, in addition to a former New York Congressman, Michael Grimm, the former Connecticut governor, John Rowland, who was convicted not once but twice in federal crimes. Also, the rapper known as NBA Youngboy, who was convicted in a federal gun crimes case. And the president has also taken his step and used his power to not just issue a slew of pardons, but also he's commuting several sentences as well, including that of Larry Hoover, who was that notorious gang leader in Chicago. Now, every president has the right to pardon whomever they want, and we've certainly seen President Trump's predecessors do that. And President Trump started using his on day one. But what's notable is how early on in his term we're seeing him issue all of these pardons.
That's what people are talking about. Like, why is he doing it right now? Trump got to be damn careful, man. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat right now, if you're watching live, damn it, over 700 people in the building.
Make some noise!
You know what I'm saying? People in the chat, I got to give it to you. CNN. We're not putting CNN on here. I'll promise you that. We're not putting CNN in the building. We're just showing some clips. And people that are watching live right now, this is a clip you got to see if you just joined us right now.
The problem with Diddy, brothers and sisters, is he made the mistake of not studying those who came before him. When Jay-Z started to tiptoe around billionaire status, he got married and sat his ass down. Are y'all following me? What do all rich white men do when they get up there in money? They get married and they start a family. They might be homosexual, they might be pedophile, they might be freak off crazy, they might be serial monogamy, but the image to the world is I am a family man. That's what Jay-Z has. That's what Bill Gates has. That's what every powerful man has except Sean Combs. The problem with Sean Combs, like Bill Cosby, like R. Kelly, not so much with R. Kelly because he was still kind of on top, but with Bill Cosby and Sean Combs, they kept crashing out at a level that was for down here when you are up here. Now, Cosby was married, he had the image, but he still wasn't safeguarding himself about the types of women he had around him. But Puffy, you are a billionaire, still running around here reckless, sexual, undisciplined, and without a wife and kid. He got children, but not a wife and family that you could use as a mystique to hide behind. Puffy's big mistake was he did not get married.
Playboy mantra.
If you're going to do all that, At least have the image of a family. This is my wife. Look at all the guys in Hollywood. We don't know what they do, but what we see is a family man.
I got to tell you, whether you like this guy, hate this guy, I mean, I showed this clip a bunch of times, obviously, because we got damn disconnected from a damn storm, and I want to make sure people coming to the chat right now, I greatly appreciate you. By the way, if you're watching live right now, smack the damn like button, subscribe. If you are a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now. If you are a subscriber of the show right now, put a Y in the chat. I want to see who's a subscriber that's in here watching right now, because I have some offers I want to give out. By the way, our merchandise is officially almost done. Just so you guys know, we got a lot of merch going out. A lot of people getting some new shit sent to your house. I got pizzas going out to people. I got a lot of awesome shit, and I will honor the word. Trust me when I tell you. George Pearson, after the show, you got money going to you after the show. Hammer Time, you got money going to you after the show. I'm going to make sure I get my ass up there and make sure we get you rocking and rolling. Kevin, I appreciate you subscribing today. If it's your first time watching our show, in the chat, put first time right now, because we are going to shout you out right now. And again, you know I'm live every day, 10 to 11. I had to restart the stream, so today I promise I'm going to honor that word. I'm going to keep my ass on here to get us rocking and rolling and give us all the information that we need to talk about this, the updated things that are going on. I greatly appreciate you. I'm always going to give you the, everything that I know from the unbiased perspective. A lot of people will come in and be like, blah, blah. I might tell you who I voted for. I might tell you what I believe in. But I'm going to give it to you from unbiased perspective. A lot of people have to start understanding that. Why? Let me tell you something. Why we have a last minute on here, why you should subscribe to this show. Let me tell you why. Because every damn day I get on here, I prepare this to talk to you guys directly on the chat. I don't come in here to talk to a camera and yada, yada, and back to you, John, and back to you, whatever, and Steve, and this and that, whatever. What I do, I come here, I talk to you guys, and I watch what you guys got to say, and I respond to you. First and foremost, you guys deserve that respect. You guys are watching the show. Who am I talking to? To you people watching the show, guys and girls watching the show. So to me, that's the most important. That's why I do what I do. That's why this is a different platform. And we give you everything: sports, entertainment, the Diddy case, Trump. We got all the stuff coming with Shador Sanders, the updates. We even had all the stuff with Shannon Sharp in the chat. We got to do what we got to do to make sure we give it to you first and foremost right here. And we're live every damn day, 10 to 11, people watching live right now. We're live every day, 10 to 11 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So if you're seeing your names get pinned to the top right now, it's because I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate what you guys bring to our show. And the special guest coming in, we can't wait to have that conversation. Anybody wants to call into the show, we got that lined up for you. If you guys have computers, okay, tomorrow, if you guys have computers, laptops, tomorrow, you can call into the show. Tomorrow must be from computers, either a desktop computer or a laptop. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop the links in the chat for you guys to call into the show. It is so important to do that. Have you guys come in. We have, obviously, special guests going to be joining our show as well. We have an attorney that's going to join our show for the Diddy case and explain a lot of this stuff, which is going to be amazing for you guys to see. Right here on our stream, I will introduce the name. A Miami attorney that has been doing this for a long time, defense attorney, is going to come into the chat and talk to you guys directly here. And if you're watching live and you want to call from a mobile device, that is being updated. We had that feature. It's being updated through our systems. That is why we haven't had people calling through their phone. So I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people in the chat. And while you guys are here, one more time, drop your states in the chat. While we were at 800 to 900 to 1,000 people, I should have had you guys do that. But right now, if you're watching live, drop your states in the chat right now so everyone that's watching can get an idea where you're from, which is so damn important. If we don't know where we're from, we can't connect in here. We can't build a community in here. People can say they want to build a community, but if I don't know where the hell you're from, how the hell can I even build a community with you, understand who the hell you are, understand your perspective, right? We got people, look at the states in the chat, people from all over the world. That shit is so important. All over the world. We got from other countries in the damn chat that come here on a daily basis. And when there's 1,000 people in here, 2,000 people, we've reached 10,000 people at one time in here, and it was out of control. I just want to tell you I greatly appreciate you. And I apologize. I apologize that when I came into the damn chat today, I was pissed off when the whole damn lightning struck. I said, what the is this? I got a lot of shit to do, and instead of leaving at 11 o'clock and heading to where I got to go, I said, that shit's got to get pushed off because this is what we do first in our damn chat. I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people watching. We're at 94 likes in the building, over 300 people in the chat, and I know you guys are here for the second time, so I just want to thank you guys again if you're watching live. I will be live tomorrow morning. And listen, if you're on YouTube, I'm getting ready to upload some shorts. As soon as we sign off here, I have some clips. They're going to go up into the Reels, Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, hold up. I'm on my Instagram right now. In my profile, Brandon Mason Show, if you're on the profile, Brandon Mason Show on Instagram, in my profile, people, I have something called the Mason Mob, okay? I'm only putting 300 people in there. I'm taking a look at it right now. If you take a look at Brandon Mason Show on Instagram, I'm only putting 300 people in there. It's already at almost 200. So if you're on there right now, go on my Instagram, Brandon Mason Show. In the profile says Mason Mob. Follow it. Click that and hit join. That shit is free. Get in there right now. I'm only taking 300 people because after that, we have a whole finance situation that's going out. Some people helping out with some awesome opportunities in life. That is important for our show. So make sure if you're on your phone right now and you have Instagram, Brandon Mason Show, in the profile, click right there, Mason Mob. I see people joining right now. Jump on there right now if you have Instagram, baby, or TikTok. Add me on there. All love to you guys. When I sign off, leave a message on the video. I'll be live tomorrow, and I apologize for the riffraff shit, this and that, all over the place. That happens sometimes. We had a power strike here, an issue outside. So I greatly appreciate you, beautiful people. Let me end the polls right now on this one. 71% of people said no, he should not be pardoned. That was over 400 votes on just that on this update. So greatly appreciate you. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yes, guys, Thursday, we got the live game right here. We got live games. Action-packed for the NBA right here live. Don't miss that. I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people. Fat Boy J, I'll connect with you after the show. Make sure you send me a direct message. You got my number. Hit me up on Instagram right now. I'm going to send you a message. I have an opportunity. If you want to call in, I got an opportunity to do Madden live on our platform with a shit ton of people will come in and join our show. I greatly appreciate you. Love that you pop in when you can. People in the building first time. Love and appreciate all you guys in here. Kevin, greatly appreciate you too. I hope I earned everyone's respect today. Trying to give you unbiased opinion in here in the building. We have some special guests that are going to join us. When I sign off today, make sure you refresh your screen about 15 seconds after I show you the thumbnail there, the logo. Refresh your screen. Leave a message on this video, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Make sure you watch all the social media updates today. I got a lot uploading to all the freaking socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that. Facebook is out of control, rocking. So all love to you guys. See you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Please invite me.
I will. Usher, what is wrong with you? Sherry needs to be at the show.
Because let me tell you, I know where that switch is when I go to Usher. All right. I know. You ain't got to show it. I ain't going to be fighting against nothing.
And Usher is not scared.
Okay, well, let's bring it on.
He is not scared.
You know, another thing that I love, every time